Okay, this is a strength circuit suitable for those who've got diastasis. If you want to just keep it low impact of pelvic floor dysfunction, or if you're, so it's kind of level 1, so if you're just recently postnatal and starting out, or just needing to slowly build core strength. So it's ideal for just when you're starting out. You will need you'll need a Tabata hit timer with 45 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. Ideally you want to do 30 rounds. I've got mine set for 10 just to show you the exercises, and then you can repeat. You will also need either one of these or one of these. Ideally you want them in varying strengths, because the work that we do on our back, we need to use a stronger band. You'll also need a little mini band as well. Right, so set the timer. So we're going to be working a lot on core strength, so you will need to, and let's just pause up a moment because I'm talking still. So you'll need to make sure that you're blowing out and lifting pelvic floor on the effort. If pelvic floor is lifting on its own and it's activating on its own when you blow out, that's fine. If it's not doing anything, you need to actively lift pelvic floor. Okay, right, so we're doing a squat, step out to the side. We're not using any weight apart from body weight. As you progress, you can use extra weight. Right, let's start that timer again. So you will have already done your warm-up, and we're going to squat out the side, blow out to stand up. So our step to the side is making glutes work. We are pushing through heels to stand up. So if you want to hold weights, you can hold weight here, you can hold a weight down here, and as you progress you can hold them up to your shoulders, or you can even hold one weight, so it's really making your core work to keep you stable. So you're looking to keep chest really nice and high. Okay, next move is straight arm push down. Really strong movement for core. You can keep the band around your legs because we're going back to squats in a moment. So you want feet shoulder width, knees soft, set, and then, so big blow out, big lift of pelvic floor as soon as you push down. So you'll feel it tight across your lower tummy at this point, so between your hip bones. It's too easy, take a step back or use a strong band. We're looking to have chest up, shoulders back. Didn't blow out then. You'll notice that if you don't blow out, you don't feel your core working. You don't feel that squeeze between your hip bones. And if you're holding your breath, it just means you're putting an awful lot of pressure down onto your pelvic floor while you're causing effort to your body. Right, we've got a squat with the other side. So hands up here, big step out to the side. So you're going nice and low. Chest is up high. So you're making sure that you're not tipping forward with your body. Okay, you're bending. Nearly there, 6 seconds. Lovely, right, loose the band. And you need this one again. So make sure you're far enough away to cause tension on the band. Right, so we're going to row, and at the same time bring your foot up behind, so butt kicks. So you can do some fast, but make sure you do some slow as well. So these bands you can attach to chin-up bar, but not everyone's got one of those. You can attach them to the top of the door, you can attach them to your stairs. The flat bands you can wrap around the top of the door and they're held quite securely. Right, next one, we're going to use this. So make sure you're holding the band quite nice and tight. Knees are soft and you're going to pull the band apart and pull down just to here. So we're working the muscles in the back. So you're actually pulling the band apart and down. So make sure your knees stay soft. Every time you're pulling, you're blowing out lifting pelvic floor. Lovely. Okay, next one, let's have a look. My little list. Right, walking lunges. So hands across your chest. As you progress and get stronger, you can hold dumbbells. You can hold one dumbbell, you hold them by your shoulders. Okay, so big step forward, back knee almost touches the ground. And you're blowing out as you stand up. Whoop. So if you need to, do stabilise between each one. Okay, especially as you get tired, you might find that your balance really goes. Ideally, we want to be pushing that leg all the way through without it touching the ground. Right, next one, deadlift and shoulder roll. So you can use either of these bands. What have I done with mine? Right, feet on the band. And you're going to hinge forward from your hips. Keep back really nice and flat, blow out to stand up. And then we're going to do a backward shoulder roll. Okay, so you're tucking shoulder blades into your back pockets. Hinge forward from the hips. Backward shoulder roll. Hinge forward. So chest is up, bottom's out, knees are bending naturally. Okay, wall press. You can use one of these just to make it harder if you want to. So tuck it into your thumbs, hands on the wall, so you can do it with or without the band. Up on tiptoes and blow out to push away. Just make that a bit tighter. So your whole body is moving in one go. Pushing through your hands, you'll feel it on the back of your arms, your triceps, and your chest and front of the shoulders. Got 5 seconds left. Lovely. Right, our next one is a squat and a straight arm push down. So I'm just going to show you how we can use this as well. So it doesn't matter what type of band you've got. So we're going to squat with straight arms, and then as soon as you stand up, you are driving hands as we did before to each side of the thigh, Big blow out. Big lift of pelvic floor. So at this moment here, you should feel that your tummy is really pulled in. You should feel it strongly between your hip bones. Last few. And then bent over row, so you can use either band. I'm going to use this band. So both feet on the band, cross the band over and hold it really nice and low. And you're hinged forward from the hips, bottom's out, chest is out, knees are soft, and pull. And we're going to do a double pulse. You need to stand up to release your back, that's fine. Just hinge forward from the hips again, chest is up, back is flat, and elbows are coming all the way back behind. So this is coming into lower ribs. So 3, 2, 1. Lovely, so that's all the way through your circuit once, so that's 10 minutes. Ideally you'd like to repeat it another 2 times, and you're looking to do that 3 times to 4 times a week. Lovely, well done.